Assalamualaikum and a very good day to my lecturer, Dr. Aziati binti Anwar. Before I begin, let me introduce myself and my group members. My name is Sitin Azira and with me there is Nur Hazira, Nura Nadira and Nur Adila. We are from group KB8245A and we will be presenting about company review and strategic plan of Tokoma Sendian Berhad. So let me get started. Today's presentation will start with stage 1, which is the input stage. I will explain about the background industry of Tokoma Sdn Bhd and background of the company. Tokoma Sdn Bhd is in the retail trade industry. This industry involves reselling new or used finished goods that have been purchased from supplier and also provide related services to consumers. The retailer will deliver the goods that have been produced within the region or the goods imported from other region or even from another country to the marketplace. This kind of business will operate through two ways, which are first, operate physically such as in department store, and the other one is non-physical distribution, which is through online marketplace. Tokoma Sdn Bhd is actually small and medium-sized enterprises that selling and supply hardware, building material, and it is located in Ipoh, Perak. This company is one of the suppliers for building materials to government and private sector projects. Tokoma was incorporated on 3 October 1983, which means that they have operated for around 39 years. Tokoma Sdn Bhd is well equipped with a headquarter office, a showroom, and 4 warehouses, as well as having extensive and well-connected network, and they also have strong customer base of over 200 customers. After 32 years later, Tokoma Bed Sdn Bhd was incorporated in 2015 as a private limited company in Malaysia, which supplies kitchen sanitary ware and bedroom products.
Thank you, Azira, for the wonderful introduction. I am Nur Hazira. Now we move to another part, but still in stage 1, which is the identifications of Tokoma Sdn Bhd, IFE and EFE factor. Now, focusing on the internal factor evaluation metric, or also known as a IFE metric. So, what is IFE metric? IFE metric is a strategic tool that are used to evaluate company internal environment and identify the major strengths and also weaknesses of the company in functional area of a businesses. So now let's move to the company internal factor, strength and weaknesses. As you can see, here are 10 internal factors of the company strength that we managed to identify during the online interview with Mr. Jason. The highest strength of the company is Tokoma Sdn Bhd has strong online existence in e-commerce platform with weighted score 0.40. The strong online existence in e-commerce will help the company to gain more profit by providing a channel to seller in order to promote their products. For instance, the company use Shopee, Lazada and Lelong.my. Next, we move to the internal factor of the company weaknesses. The highest weighted score of the company weaknesses is the price higher compared to other competitors with weighted 0.10. So in order to have a high quality of products and the company also provide a showroom to the customer, the cost of production is higher too, which contribute to the price of the product available in the store a bit pricey compared to other store. So, for the total weighted score of the company internal factor is 2.60. The score significantly above 2.5 indicates a strong internal position of the company. Next is about external factor evaluation, or also known as EFE metric. It is used to evaluate company external environmentals and at the same time used to reveal the company's strengths and weaknesses. The external factor evaluations metric summarize and evaluate economic, political, social, government, legal, technological, environmental, demographic and also competitive factor. Moreover, the EFE metric show whether the company can effectively take advantage of opportunities while limiting external threats. So here is the company external factor opportunities. We have 10 opportunities of the company and the total EFE is 3.10, which is above the average of 2.5. So Tokoma businesses is doing pretty well, taking advantage of the external opportunities and avoid the threats facing the company. The higher weighted score of the company opportunities is the use of high technology in managing their businesses with weighted score 0.40. The highest threat of the company is change in government legislation during pandemic with weighted score 0.40. So during MCO, all businesses and organizations are closed, and this will affect the sale of the businesses. And subsequently, Tokoma's neighborhood facing the major burn with the declining in sale and revenue. This is because they need to close all branches temporarily, and demand in constructions industry are decreased during MCO. So that's all from me. I will pass these presentations to my friends Nadira.
Thank you, Hazira. Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Nadira binti Muhammad Al-Hanafiah. I will continue present about internal-external metrics. The IE matrix is a strategic management tool which is used to analyze the current position of the division and suggest the strategies for the future. The IE matrix is based on an analysis of internal and external factors which are combined into one suggestive model. The IE matrix is a continuation of the EFE matrix and IFE matrix model. The IE matrix is based on two key dimensions which is the IFE total weighted score on the x-axis and the EFE total weighted score on the y-axis. The IE matrix can be divided into three major regions that have different strategic implications, namely grow and build, hold and maintain, as well as harvest and divest. Based on the figure, the x-axis is the total IFE weighted score, which is 2.60. This means that the firm has high internal strength. Meanwhile, for the y-axis is the total of EFE weighted score, which is 3.10. It means that the company have an average ability to respond to external factors. Tokoma's neighborhood position is in average, which shows grow and build. In this position, Tokoma's neighborhood can implement intensive strategies such as market penetration, market development, and product development. Tokoma's neighborhood can increase advertising expenses to increase awareness of their products and services, or they can also offer special promotional items to increase their sales. Tokoma also can do market development. They can reduce their price or make a discount because the price is relatively high compared to competitors. If they're not there to lower the price, they can also provide product with more value than competitors to beat them. Lastly, product development. To develop new product for the local market, Tokoma's neighborhood can use a customization strategy where they take a product and modify it to suit local tastes. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter, Nur Adila.
Thanks, Nurul Nadira. Hi, I am Nur Adila. Now, I would like to explain about stage 3, which is called the decision stage. This stage uses input from stage 1 information to evaluate the results of stage 2, so that the best alternative strategy will be chosen. The tool used at this stage is the Quantitative Strategic Planning Matrix, or known as QSPM. Based on the SWOT analysis, there are two alternative strategies that I suggest to implement in Tokoma in order to support the company's economic growth. First, Tokoma should improve their social media marketing. Second, Tokoma can build partnership with Astro Go Shop. Therefore, in order to determine the right alternative strategy, a QSPM analysis was carried out. The total attractiveness score, or known as TAS, is 5.55, which means that Tokoma's neighborhood should choose the first strategy, which is improving their social media marketing. Because I believe that these strategies are able to help Tokoma to increase the number of sales of the company. Tokoma should take advantages of all social media platforms in order to increase their revenues. First steps. Tokoma's neighborhood should hire at least one professional in social media marketing in order to manage their marketing strategies. This is important as the specialist in social media marketing will be able to attract more people to buy various things from the store. As for now, Tokoma have Facebook account, but the Facebook account seems dull as they don't hire exact people for the position. Therefore, the best steps to improve their marketing strategy is by hiring professionals that can give full commitment, which can create creative advertisement. Furthermore, Tokoma should aggressively make changes if they want to perform well in the future. One of the major strengths of Tokoma is the high quality of products that have been provided in the store. On the other hand, one of the threats that Tokoma is the probability of clients to move to another choices of store is higher. This is because due to COVID-19 pandemic, many people have been extra careful and precious about their monthly spending, which means that people will try their best to purchase something that been sold at lower prices in order to save their cost of expenses. This will give negative impacts to the sales of performance of the Tokoma, as they will be having higher competitions from other companies who sell retail appliances. For strategies 2, Tokoma can work partnership with Astro Go Shop in order to increase the sales performance. This is because I believe that once Tokoma have collaboration with Astro Go Shop, the sales of the performance of the company will significantly improve. Moreover, the company will also be recognized by many other people from different states. Although for strategies 2, it seems like many advantages are likely to be gained by the company, but the disadvantages are much more bigger. This is because the cost of having partnership with Astro Go Shop is extremely higher, which can cause bad cash flow of financial statements of Tokoma to the membership. But if we move forward from 10 years from now, then Tokoma should not hesitate to having partnership with Astro Go Shop, as I believe in that time Tokoma will have much more budget on advertisements of marketing of the company. As a conclusion, Tokoma should implement social media marketing rather than having a partnership with Astro Go Shop in order to improve sales performance of the company. That's all from me. I will pass the presentation to the next presenter.
Thank you, Adila. So to conclude, Tokoma Sdn Bhd is a small-medium enterprise that supply building materials in Ipoh Perak. This case study of the company review and strategic plan helps our team member in learning more about the company's strategic management in a clear and structured method. This is because when we are conducting interview with an entrepreneur and doing some online research, we are able to learn about the company's journey from its inception until it becomes a success. The first stage that we have implemented is the input stage. In this stage, there are internal and external metrics. For the IFE metric, we have found that the total weighted score indicates the number of 2.6. This amount is most contributed by the factor of strong online existence in e-commerce platform, which it is the highest strength for the company with weighted score 0.4. Another high contribution factor is the price higher compared to other competitors, which it is the highest witness with 0.1 of weighted score. Meanwhile, for the EFE metric, the total weighted score is recorded about 3.1. It is most contributed by the factor in opportunities, which is use of high technology with 0.4 weighted score, while the factor that can present a high risk to Tokoma Sdn Bhd is changes in government legislation during pandemic with weighted score of 0.4. The second stage is the matching stage. Based on evaluation on first stage, Tokoma can implement the intensive strategies such as market penetration, market development, and product development. Besides, they can also use integrative strategies such as backward integration, forward integration, and horizontal integration. The third stage is called as the decision stage, where the best strategies will be selected, and the tool used in this stage is quantitative strategic planning metric. We have identified that improving social media marketing is the best strategy that Tokoma Sdn Bhd can execute in order to grow their business. Tokoma can hire social media specialists to handle their official social media account, and they can also advertise their product on popular social media nowadays, such as TikTok or Instagram. This will help Tokoma to increase their sales in the future. I think that's all from us. Thank you.